Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you heard about McDonald's? You all will laugh on my silly question. You will laugh more when I will ask the next question which business McDonald is in. Most of you will say, who in the world doesn't know that McDonald is in the business of hamburger? But do you know his real business is of real estate? McDonald is the largest single owner of real estate in the world. His primary business focus was to sell hamburger franchises, but he was always concerned about the location of each franchise. McDonald is excellent at business system. Robert Kiyosaki has raised various such issues related to business in his bestseller book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He has raised his core principles and messages like your house is not an asset. When I read this line, I found it strange. He has simplified the things and changed the viewpoint of millions of people related to money, investing, finance, and economics. Robert Kiyosaki is an American businessman and author of 26 books, including his bestseller, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which published in year 1997. This book teaches us how to become financially independent. He is the founder of Rich Global LLC and Rich Dad Company. He provides personal finance and business education to people through his games, books, videos. He conducted seminars in USA and Canada in collaboration with a company called Whitney Information. Rich Dad and Poor Dad is about Robert Kiyosaki's journey to become a rich businessman with two dads. One dad is his own father, whom he referred Poor Dad, and another the father of his best friend Mike, whom he referred Rich Dad. Both dads were successful in their career, but financially Poor Dad struggled a lot. But Rich Dad became one of the rich person of America. Poor Dad was highly educated, whereas Rich Dad was not much educated. Poor Dad left unpaid bills. Rich Dad left millions of dollars. Poor Dad used to say, I can't afford this. Rich Dad asked questions to himself. How can I afford this? Which helped him to explore the ways to find the answers. The book starts by the narrators comparing the thinking processes of two dads. In this way, he compares two thinking processes of rich and poor. Look at the sum of the habits of rich and poor, which make rich people get richer and the poor get poorer. Poor study hard to find a good company to work. Rich study hard so that they can find a good company to buy. When it comes to money, poor play it safe. They don't take risks. Rich learn to manage risks. For poor, their home is their largest investment and their greatest asset. For rich, their house is their liability. They are in trouble if their house is their largest investment. Poor learn to write impressive resume so they can find a good job. Rich learn to write strong business and financial plans so they could create jobs. Poor said they are not interested in money. Money does not matter. Rich said money is power, and so on. At the age of 9, Robert decided to learn from Rich Dad about money. He discussed in detail about the different lessons which he learned from his rich dad. Now, one by one, we are going to discuss those lessons. Lesson number 1. fear, and desire. Most of the people are trapped in two types of feelings. First is fear, and another is desire. Fear of being without money, the fear of not paying bills, and so on and on. This fear helps them to work hard and acquire the money. But once they get the paycheck, greed or desire start them thinking about all the wonderful things money can buy for them. People get more money and increase their spending habits. More money does not solve their problem. It only increases their debt and they stuck into a rat race. Instead of spending all the money, we should come out of this trap and should invest a part of our regular income. The rich don't work for money. The poor and middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. Lesson number 2. It's not how much money you make. It's how much money you keep. We all need to be financial intelligent to know the difference between the asset and liabilities. We need to increase our investments in our assets and create a strong financial foundation. Rich people acquire assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities which they think that they are assets. Poor people spend all their money in taxes, rent, food, transportation, clothes, etc. And thus, whatever they earn, they spend. Middle class spend their money in luxury, taxes, loan repayment, credit card, school fee, etc. Because people do not know the difference between an asset and a liability. Robert Kiyosaki further tells us the difference between asset and liabilities. The assets puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Rich people take out their income and invest in assets like corporation, stock, bonds, real estate, which help them to generate more passive income in the future. Whereas poor and middle class buy luxury like car, mobile phones, appliances, dream house, vacations, and spend all their money on liabilities. Gradually, rich person become more rich because in future they generate more money from various sources like salary, rental income, dividend, interest, royalties, etc. So, their money starts generating more money and work hard for them. At the same time, they keep on increasing their income as well as reduces their expenses in taxes. Rich person invest more and more in their asset column and grow richer with more and more income from sources other than their physical labor. On the other hand, poor and middle class people struggle because they try to increase their salary with extra work or double shifts and spend it on their needs and luxury. Thus, their incomes go up, but their expenses go up as well. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Mind your own business is not an idiom used over here for respecting other people's privacy. Here, authors mean something else. The rich focus on their asset columns while everyone else focuses on their income statement. Most of the people throughout their lives works for others and generate income for them. Start minding your own business means keep your daytime job but start buying real assets, not liabilities that have no real value once you get them home. Keep expenses low, reduce liabilities, and diligently build a base of solid assets. Assets can be business that do not require one's presence, stocks, bonds, notes, royalties from intellectual property such as music, scripts, and patents. Rich people buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxury items like house, diamonds, furs, jewelry, etc. because they want to look rich. They look rich, but in reality, they just get deeper in debt on credit. Rich people build their asset first. Then the income generated from the asset column buys their luxuries. The poor and middle class buy luxuries with their own sweat, blood, and children's inheritance. A true luxury is a reward for investing in and developing a real asset. Lesson 4: Taxes and the power of corporations. Robert Kiyosaki says, whatever we earn in a job, government takes a major part in taxes, directly or indirectly. He further tells us about the importance of corporations in saving tax. Wealthy people actually own nothing on their own name, but they control everything on the name of the corporation. He explained how to make the investment game smart with legal protection. He further suggests to acquire knowledge in four important areas: accounting, investing, markets, and the law. Lesson number 5: The rich invent money. To invent money is to find opportunities that other people miss. For that, we need to have skill, knowledge, resources, and courage. Often in the real world, it's not the smart who get ahead, but the bold. We all should take risks because fear suppresses the genius. Bold people convert their fear by their genius into power and brilliance. If it comes to generate wealth, most people only know one solution: work hard, save, and borrow. We all need to train our mind to invent, create, and protect money using financial intelligence. The main reason most people are not rich is because they are terrified of losing. Failure is a part of process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. Lesson number 6: Work to learn. Don't work for money. Rich do not believe in specialization to increase their salary because it creates a trap and makes people more dependent on that specialization. In contrast, they believe in overall knowledge of the operations of the business. In short run, they focus on learning instead of earning more. According to Kiyosaki, the most important specialized skill are sales and marketing. The ability to sell is to communicate to another human being is the base skill of personal success, be it a customer, employee, boss, spouse, or child. Communication skills such as writing, speaking, negotiating are crucial to a life of success. The better you are at communicating, negotiating, and handling your fear of rejection, the easier life is. To receive money, you had to give money. Giving money is the secret to most great wealthy family. Give and you shall receive. At last, Kiyosaki suggests to manage fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. He further tells the importance of spirit, strong reason, learning quickly, self discipline, power of focus, importance of heroes, etc. At last, I would like to pay gratitude to the author Robert Kiyosaki for a wonderful book. This changed my thinking process related to passive income and generating wealth. It changed my concept of money. I realized the power of learning new things, not only in one area of my expertise, but overall development. I learned about magic of investment. I hope this video will also help you to know about brief description of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Please do like and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching.